Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Jar Jar Binks and an update on his character appearing in the Kenobi series. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee.
I have spoken.
Hello there to all of the returning subscribers, but if you're new to the channel and you're just finding Star Wars Coffee for the first time, be sure to always hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell. And don't forget to check out Star Wars Coffee on Twitter and Twitch, and don't forget to check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise. Links are in the description below.
Do it!
And now let's go to a galaxy far, far away.
This is the way.
So if you guys have been following the channel for a little while, you guys probably remember a video I put out a couple months ago about the Kenobi series, specifically about the returning of a prequel character being Jar Jar. And this came courtesy of the Supreme Leaker himself over at MakingStarWars.net and talking about the possibility of Jar Jar appearing in the Kenobi series. Well, while we can take a look at that article originally, if you guys want to do that, I highly recommend you just go and watch the old video I did about Jar Jar. I'll put a link in that description for you guys, so you guys can go check that out. But according to Ahmad Best, this doesn't seem to be the case of Jar Jar appearing in the Kenobi series. However, if it is, he just has not been approached yet. And this could very well be a possibility since he has been delayed, the Kenobi series that is, has been delayed till 2022 in terms of its release. So there's still plenty of time for Ahmad Best to be asked to reprise his role as Jar Jar if this is the case. But also remember, that rumor was announced before the Kenobi series decided to go into rewrites and script changes and everything like that. But what we're going to do is take a look at this article from Lauren Rouse called Obi-Wan Kenobi series won't feature Jar Jar Binks, actor says. The Obi-Wan Kenobi series has been through its share of obstacles since it was announced last year. Just recently, the Disney Plus series hired a new showrunner after the initial batch of scripts had already been written. It is also subsequently delayed until the 2022 release date. Few details have been released about the direction of the series, but it is known that the show will take place between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, although this may change with upcoming rewrites. Don't expect that to change. That's obviously where this is going to fit in the timeline. This opens up the possibility for many Star Wars faces to appear from both the original and prequel trilogies. That part is true. Earlier in the year, Making Star Wars reported on the possibility that Jar Jar Binks may be appearing in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. However, in a recent interview with Jamie Stangroom, Jar Jar Binks actor Ahmad Best denied rumors that he is involved with the project. When asked about Kenobi series, he had his response. Not as far as I know, no. I haven't been asked. I just don't know. To be completely honest, I think Jar Jar is something Lucasfilm are trying to move away from. I'm not going to hold my breath for a Jar Jar cameo in Obi-Wan, but you know, who knows? Very, very telling answer. Because if you guys recall, any time an actor who is in Star Wars that's been asked about being in Star Wars, they always say they're not at liberty to say, or I don't know, or something like that. But he literally just flat out said, no, I'm not in it. So, and I agree with him that he thinks that they're probably trying to move away from the character, especially in terms of live action with the Clone Wars wrapping up. Because I think Disney and Lucasfilm have this understanding that Jar Jar is not exactly a well-liked character, considering his appearance in Phantom Menace and his really abysmal appearance in Attack of the Clones. But beyond that, Jar Jar has always been a controversial character for the series. Many have openly blamed him for the demise of the prequel movies and the character he was created to market to children in the audience. Chronologically, it would have made the most sense for Jar Jar to cross paths with Obi-Wan since, most of his scenes in Revenge of the Sith were cut so that his storyline was never resolved, and we just see him briefly in Senate meetings. And if the series does take place in the time period between 3 and 4, which it will, there is a possibility to see what happened with the Gungan once he lost a close ally in Obi-Wan in the fall of, the Senate and everything like that. Or the rise of the Senate, depending on how you look at it. Palpatine. And because we know Jar Jar ended up being a clown after it was all said and done from the Aftermath novels, but in terms of what he was doing at this point is something that has yet to be seen, that I think genuinely I was kind of excited to see what would happen in that regard. Best does state that it is possible that Lucasfilm was trying to move on from the character, as he just mentioned, which would likely be true for the reasons I just said. But there are the lingering fan theories that hope Jar Jar would be redeemed, perhaps, you know, just getting some type of modern CGI, just some better dialogue considering George wrote it, you know, some more telling dialogue to kind of give the character a little bit of a helping hand. But, you know, unless that actually happens, that's yet to be seen. However, Jar Jar actor is going to be in this Trials of the Jedi Temple show on Disney Plus, which is like a kid's Star Wars type of game show. And he is going to be hosting that, and that's going to be exclusively on Disney Plus. So he is still going to have his involvement in Star Wars, which could lead to a potential cameo in Kenobi, depending on, you know, how that goes and when that gets released, just to kind of continue to prop up his character and his Star Wars legacy. But that's yet to be seen, and I think we'll have to wait a while until we get some script leaks, some locations for filming, some actual, you know, production. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Do you want Jar Jar to appear? If so, how? Thank you guys for watching. May God bless you and the Force be with you. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it.
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.